Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. We all have a place within us that needs to feel part of something bigger than ourselves, bigger than just the me. We really want to feel part of something, and without that hole being filled, without feeling part of something bigger, we don't feel complete. We feel much less happy. We feel much less fulfilled. But before I get more into that, if you could go ahead and hit that like button for me. I can't quite reach it from here. Thank you very much. So, how do people get into cults or deviant groups of ruffians and ne'er-do-wells, and so to speak? And why is it that when people get into religion and spirituality, they are happier, they feel more fulfilled? It's because all of these things can fill that void where we need to feel something, we need to feel part of something bigger, something more than just being ourselves. So there's many different ways to fill that void, and you can decide intentionally to fill that void, which I will get to in just 1 second, or it will be decided for you. You'll be pulled along with a crowd, you'll be pulled along with a group, and you can decide to start going to church or decide to get into spirituality, just like you can decide to get into any sort of negative groups that you may find yourself in. So I'm not going to really label anything as necessarily good or bad, although they do kind of have that tendency towards being good and bad as to how we feel. But the point is that what happens here is that we're looking externally for something to fill that. We're looking for God to fill it. We're looking for the people in this religion to fill it. We're looking for the camaraderie of this cult that may have come up. We're looking for the acceptance of this group of less than moral people, or people who are into a lot of deviant behavior, because it's easy to be accepted into these kind of groups. And so they fill that place within us. But it's being filled by something external. In any of these cases, be they good or bad, it doesn't really matter. That's not really the point. The point is that it's external. So how can we fill this hole, this need, this desire to be part of something bigger than ourselves without going externally? How can we do that internally? And that has to do with your morals and your values and the honor and the pride that come from those morals and values. So when you set your morals as very clear, definite, simple, and consistently applied, what you've done is you've turned these morals into a god, so to speak. They become something bigger than you. They become larger than self. They become the important thing that you're doing with your day, is making sure that you follow these morals, this code of honor that you may have. And when you do this, when you are sure that you apply it consistently, not I have this moral for the people I like and this moral for the people I don't like. It must be applied consistently. If you don't like this group doing it, then you should not like this group doing it. If you do approve of something from this in-group of yours, this group that you like, then you also need to approve of that behavior in the group that you do not like. Because that consistency, that absolute clear definition of what the morals are, and that consistently following them, makes them into something bigger, turns them into what you can call the kingdom of heaven is within, or you can call hell if you do not follow them. Because when your morals are that important to you and you realize that you have strayed away from them, you feel this shame and guilt. These are your punishments. This is your hell for not going along with this thing that is bigger than you. But when you succeed, when you do follow your morals, especially when it's hard, then you get to experience the kingdom of heaven within, and you get to always be part of that something bigger, and that something bigger is always a part of you. So no matter where you go, no matter who you're with, no matter what group you join, you're not swayed by that group, by that situation, because you are filling that hole for yourself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and wave to Max. Bye, everybody.